Hi, my name is Beth Sordi, and I work at BabyCenter, where my team's building a new business. Okay. A key decision we made early in our project required that we integrate this new business into our existing consumer experience. So we're discovering what will work for that new business, but without harming core business metrics. The only way I can think of how this feels is it's like bringing home a baby to meet his siblings and dealing with that inherent rivalry. I get this really well because I'm the oldest of 3. My parents brought home my baby brother, and while my sister and I loved him dearly, we didn't know what to do with him. We certainly didn't want him to mess with our stuff, break our toys, spoil our games, or steal our parents' attention. Similarly, fellow employees want to be helpful, just like in this picture, but sometimes the goals don't always align. They understand that we're looking for new areas of growth, but they just they can't find how it works with with what they're trying to do in their priorities. Before we started embarking on our search for a new viable business, we held several training sessions about lean startup and socialized the 3 horizons model. We continue to keep the organization informed of our progress through regular presentations and email updates demonstrating what we've learned. This includes meeting with our exec team on a routine cadence to review key pivot decisions. There were times when those outside the team verbalized concerns about the project. Despite all of the communication, they just couldn't understand the point. We'd take the time to listen to them and acknowledge their concerns. And like with parenting, it wasn't always easy. But we knew we were getting somewhere when we started to see others speak up on our team's behalf and explain why everyone in the organization needed to support our work. We also communicate through the use of public dashboards. These describe the tests that we've run and the results of those tests. As we started to test, we found that others might draw hasty conclusions from premature results. So while we're transparent, we're also clear that we won't run just one test to determine our course of action. In fact, we continue to test until everyone on our team feels comfortable moving on to test our next business assumption. We use 2-factor tests to protect the core business. For example, we'll set up a test like 25% of users will give us zip code during sign-up, and adding this field to our registration flow won't hurt our overall sign-up rate by more than 5% needed for the core business. A test only passes when both hypotheses are proven. It's still important to go fast, so we measure how long it takes us to get a test up and running because we want to learn as quickly as possible. We also have a team agreement that we will pause any test at any point if we think we're hurting core business metrics. We'll take the time to investigate and ask for help from other team members, just like a parent would ask for help from an older sibling. While this can slow us down, in the long run, it helps us build trust within the organization. Once we're finished testing one part of our business model, we'll set up a regression test that we can kick off at any point so we can make sure that we're still not harming those core business metrics. Maintaining our consumers' trust is also important. So when we run false door tests where we want to see if a consumer will take some action, we offer a gift card to make up for her inconvenience and disappointment. This gesture goes a long way in maintaining a good relationship with our consumer. We can also follow up with her afterwards to see if she'll tell us more about her experience. We run these tests to the smallest groups possible so that we can minimize exposure but learn what we need to know. Honestly, we could have moved a lot faster had we not needed to stay connected to the core business. But we've developed a new revenue opportunity and introduced a process for new ideas at BabyCenter, which has a lot of value in of itself. Honestly, the success of the new business requires the support of the existing business. It needs to be nurtured like a dependent or a baby. It can be trying at times, honestly, but if you can remain patient and persistent, you too can raise a happy, healthy, well-adjusted new business without leaving any permanent scars. Thank you.